as is tradition, getting old blue stuck.
Spring and winter were still sparring. The days were wet and foggy with hints of snow. And I took the old blue chariot out and about the hills to observe the rushing waters and all the textures of early spring. And to hear the burble and see the green after a good winter was exciting.
Huh. Look at this color. Very interesting. This stream's got like blue in it, and then they both meet in the middle. I wonder what's up with that. I was turning around, I didn't realize how wet it was here, so as is tradition, getting Old Blue stuck on one of the first spring drives. That's usually what happens when the ground's super wet. That was foolish of me though. I just wasn't paying attention, I was thinking about other things. Oh boy, I wonder if anyone's nearby. Well, my good friend Mitch is gonna come save me. I just looked in the chest in the back and I actually have my fishing gear. This is a fishing spot. It's part of the reason why I was turning around here. I wanted to check it out. It's really high. It's gonna be fishing underneath, but they've been stocking. Down there by the river, it's nice and cool, all the mist coming off. And then you step up here onto the road and you can just smell spring, smell the earth. I think it's part to do with the sun baking the asphalt. It's instantly warmer. There's like a sweetness, an earthiness. You can taste it in the air.
Into this house, it was foreclosed upon. Basement was a mess, had a bunch of different walls.
Found a card.
There was a lot of water leaking in from the backside of the foundation. Put in a new drain, fixed that, started taking the walls down, and now we're finally starting to actually renovate the basement. If you saw my last video, you saw we really started demolition, took down another wall, and now we're starting to take down the drop ceiling and get the floor cleaned up and all that. It's gonna feel like a totally new house. And in this corner, we have our electrical panel and our home backup power from Jackery. This is the 3000 Pro. It's a 3 kilowatt hour unit, super powerful. It can run pretty much anything in the house, and it's really easy to use. So to turn on the home backup power, all you have to do is get your 30 amp cable, plug it into the unit, plug the other end into the transfer switch, and then you've got all your different circuits right here. Bunch of the necessities in case we lose power. And we do lose power a lot around here. So while the 3000 Pro is the main unit we use for our transfer switch, we also have another Jackery that we use in conjunction with this. So this is the 2000 V2. This is a smaller, more portable unit that we can use around the house and the property. This has 2 kilowatt hours of power, which is still a lot. It also has a little built-in light, which is pretty convenient. Both of the units have a bunch of different plugs. They have USB, USB-C, and they both charge with the solar panels. Both units charge really fast, and they have a long standby mode, so if you don't use them for a while, they still retain their battery. The solar panels, super easy to set up. Plug one end into the solar panel, one end into the unit. So even though the 2000 V2 is a little bit smaller, it can still handle most of our appliances. It can power the fridge, no problem, air fryer, microwave. So if you're interested in home backup power or portable power for your adventures, I cannot recommend Jackery enough. I love this company. Now is actually a great time to buy. Jackery is having an Earth Day sale. You can get up to 50% off their products until April 25th. Just hit the links in the video description below to check them out. So thank you so much to Jackery for sponsoring this video, for providing us easy home backup solutions. And now back to the story.
Harps. So this basement was our biggest project yet at our A-frame home, beyond all the outdoor work we've done. So far, we had renovated the loft and made a really cozy bedroom, and renovated a room for my office with a studio-style vocal booth. But this basement was much larger than both of those, and was going to take some creative thinking. But doing this kind of work with a partner is part of the dream of home ownership and of life. As much as we had been wanting to get it done the last 2 years so that we can enjoy it down there, I knew this process, especially during the springtime as the world comes to life, was going to be an unforgettable memory. I kept saying to Allie, these are the days we dreamed of back in the tiny apartment, and now we're living it.
think you wanted me to go all the way with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to be able to finish the floor until we take that wall out because of all of that wet carpet that's stuck underneath there.
Yeah.
And just all the way around. Basically, demo's going to take longer than I thought.
Yeah.
And we should take that wall out, rebuild it, put in the right kind of doors that we want,
Just set everything up how we want it.
reorganize the washing machine and dryer, allow ourselves some closet space, give us way more space here for this little mudroom area,
Yep.
and then take apart all the drywall, everything you can see, all the trim around the doors. We need to get the new French door, the new window. I want to see where these posts, what they're holding up underneath here, take the wood off of them, just completely demo everything down to absolutely nothing and just rebuild it from scratch. It's gonna be way more work, but it's gonna be perfect and brand new.
So much more worth it.
We'll take the drywall off. That will allow the foam to air out. We'll clean the foam by hand, get all the mold off, any leftover signs of it, and just know that we have it brand spanking new. No wetness, no nothing.
No
anywhere.
shortcuts.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer, but it's gonna be so nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is a whole third of our house. We definitely don't want to rush
No,
for no reason, just for the sake of getting it done.
exactly.
You have so much drywall or dust in your eyelashes. It's like you have white mascara on.
That's 2 feet. But we took breaks from the basement to enjoy other projects around the property, like working on our trail system.
But as April moved on, the snow kept coming.
What's that? What is that?
And then, by the end of the day, the snow would be gone.
So cool how trees can just grow like that.
Right.
You guys want to grow it?
Now I've got a place. I got every day. I got a place to hang this, and then I hang each of these. I got a hook for each one of my kits.
Yeah, this is the most substantial. There's a bag within the bag.
Oh yeah, bags within bags.
Within the bag. Holy.
Boxes within bags. Oh, have you seen that? Oh, did I show you this tool, dude? You got. Actually,
Carb cleaner. I tried using the one you got me the other day. Come on. It's
steel box. That's why. That's actually originally why I bought it. I was like, oh, a bit case with. So check this out. Look at this.
is this like your? Do you have other versions of these tools, or is this your stash of tools and you just always have them on you? Like back home, do you also have a stash of 1/4 inch?
I do, yeah. The knife, flashlight, headlamp, whistle. Don't know what that's doing there. Just
damn. You spend hours.
Yeah, dude.
Putting this together.
And then this one.
Wait, this goes in the green one, right?
And this one in here. Oh yeah, this is the other component to that, by the way. This I bought separately, but it's a pentalobe.
Huh?
I know.
Pentalobe.
5. Torx is 6. Pentalobe, penta, 5.
Yeah.
Pentalobe.
Interesting.
That's what all the electronics are. This is pentalobe. Anyways.
That's another thing I want to get next is a torque wrench.
Should have one.
Yeah.
And I'm in these 2 bags every day. I got PP.
And the bags are looped together.
I got, yeah, because they're kind of like sorted by genre.
Sure.
So I got like PPE, I got gloves, eyes, ear protection.
Sure.
Kind of depleted.
And while I was involved in other work one day, Allie tackled all the old drywall by herself and kept our momentum going.
No mold up here above about the halfway line so far. That's good. Here we go. Yeah, that one's actually not bad. This whole section in here, you can see, like, was so wet and that's
And I went with my good friend Noah to buy his first chainsaw off Marketplace. And we practiced cutting on some dead stumps and a couple standing dead beech trees.
That is a sweet little plunge.
In the afternoon when the sun is out, like 2 or 3 p.m. at this time of year, the sun's right there. It's so nice.
Oh my God. Oh my God! Look at that too. That's so loud. It's so weird without the smokestack. This can't take long.
No, it was puffing up. This is honestly taking longer to start puffing.
Does it have a temp gauge?
It doesn't. I use this. Where is it? I have like an instant read one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here. Oh, it's lower than I thought. Right there, it's like 3. Usually it's mid 400 or 500.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's so nice how much it puffs up.
Seriously.
We had a great dinner and woke up to more falling snow.
outage. Base station on backup battery.
There we go. Huh. Off and on. Look at this. Full winter storm. Like an actual, one of the better storms we got this year, in all honesty. That's crazy.
And on my birthday, we woke up to a serious coating. And we had fun down a little further south where the flowers were blooming. And then the warm days started hitting, and it was time to take the doors off the tractor.
Immediately my mind goes to Blueberry Pie. That's on the same
There's gas for that
Already?
I think it's gonna pop again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rocks on the far side are perfect for jumping.
Did you go in?
No.
You have to
It
see
was
this
like
video,
30,
or did
40
Noah show
degrees.
you
Oh.
their canoe training?
When is the race?
This Saturday. Or did you have to take the canoe out and go over some big dam? Which I don't know, like, you have to do it twice.
Yeah.
It's 8 miles.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
What do you win?
Glory.
Greatest
The title.
dragon, right? Yeah, the title.
They got the flag.
Yeah.
You know?
And we went to the little red house for my mom's famous crab leg dinner. Something she's made for my birthday for as long as I can remember.
I think I've seen better ones.
Take it sunk.
Unfortunately, being on the tail end, we went back and forth on it. I knew the drop ceiling was there for a reason. There's a lot of piping, a lot of wires, a lot of stuff that's hard to cover up.
and they built these huge boxes around all the duct vents. We have propane, hot air, and the main drain. There's just a bunch of stuff that's being covered up. But it makes the ceiling super short. The ceiling's actually pretty tall here. I think we're gonna go with the look of leaving some of this stuff exposed and just paint it black, because that'll allow us, the ceiling's probably gonna be wood, probably shiplap or something similar, and then we'll just have a few things that are exposed in black. The vents will paint black. I think it'll look pretty good. It'll feel way bigger, way more open, and way better than having low ceilings and drop ceiling and everything bleached white. It's gonna be definitely a lot of exposed wood down here, really bright, airy. It's gonna smell good, smell like wood. It's gonna look beautiful. So now next step is we gotta rip down all these 2x4 boxes, these frames that they built around everything. And then we gotta take out this big wall right over here where all our laundry stuff is in. And slowly but surely, we made progress on the basement, though there was something else I had to dedicate my time to in the background.
Everybody stand back. Seriously.
What are you about to do?
out.
So heavy.
And if you've seen in previous episodes what this place used to look like, never mind what it used to smell like, you'd be over the moon with us about how good it feels to have it cleaned out. Starting from a blank slate is one of my favorite things to do. And this basement was going to be our most fun transformation yet. But back to the other thing that needed attention.
You're not gonna run into me, are you?
Huh?
Are you gonna run into me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, I broke the gas tank.
My good friend Jared and I had signed up for a canoe race, and we were making sure to practice. The first time we went out, the water wasn't very high, but with all the recent snow, the river was looking healthy.
Oh, wow. No, it's kind of right in the pocket. It looks perfect. It's just enough to get over the low riffles, but also enough to give you a little something.
We had 1 week until the race, and so we tried the most wild section of river we knew. But we had no idea how rowdy our practice run would get. I can't wait to show you what we got into.
This is nice.